Welcome to the book Personality Development for Children. Personality development is a crucial aspect of a child's growth, influencing their ability to interact effectively with others and navigate various life situations. This book emphasizes the importance of nurturing these skills from a young age, providing a foundation for children to build confidence and develop essential social etiquettes. The authors, Mealy and Prasanna Pahadi, bring their expertise to the forefront, offering insights and exercises that cater specifically to young learners. Chapter 1: Understanding Personality Development. Personality is more than just how someone looks or talks. It is a combination of qualities, behaviors, and attitudes that define who they are. In this chapter, the authors introduce the concept of personality development and why it is important for children to start working on it at an early age. They explain that personality is not something we are born with and cannot change. Instead, it is shaped by our actions, experiences, and learning over time. What shapes a child's personality? Children's personalities develop through a mixture of genetics. Some traits, like being naturally energetic or quiet, can be inherited from parents. Environment. The way a child is raised, their surroundings, and their daily interactions all influence their personality. Experiences. The things a child learns from school, play, and family life play a major role in shaping their thoughts and behaviors. The authors emphasize that while genetics may play a role, personality is largely developed through consistent learning and practice. Just like a garden needs care and attention to bloom, a child's personality must be nurtured with good habits, positive experiences, and strong moral values. A story of transformation. To illustrate this, the book shares the story of a shy boy named Rohan. Rohan avoided talking to new people and often felt uncomfortable in social situations. He preferred to sit quietly in a corner during family gatherings, avoiding eye contact and interaction. His parents, noticing this, decided to help him develop a more open personality. They began by involving him in small activities, such as asking him to greet visitors at the door and encouraging him to share a story at dinner. Over time, as he practiced speaking and interacting more, Rohan grew more confident. Eventually, he became comfortable making new friends and even participated in a school play. This example highlights that personality can be improved with effort and practice. The authors suggest that parents and teachers should create opportunities for children to develop their personalities by involving them in discussions, storytelling, and team activities. Practical exercises. To help children understand personality development better, the authors suggest the following exercises. Mirror talk. Have the child stand in front of a mirror and practice introducing themselves confidently. Personality journal. Encourage children to write about their daily experiences and what they learned from them. Role-playing. Play games where they act out different scenarios, such as ordering food at a restaurant or asking for help politely. By practicing these exercises, children begin to take control of their personality growth, leading to greater confidence and better interactions with the world. Chapter 2: Building Confidence. Confidence is the key to success in life. The authors stress that children with high self-confidence perform better in school, build strong friendships, and handle challenges more effectively. Confidence allows a child to speak up, share ideas, and take on new challenges without fear. Why do some children lack confidence? The book explains that low confidence can stem from fear of failure. If a child is constantly afraid of making mistakes, they may avoid trying new things. Negative comparisons. If a child is often compared to others, they may feel that they are not good enough. Lack of encouragement. Without positive reinforcement from parents and teachers, children may doubt their abilities. A story of growth. The authors share the story of Meera, a girl who was too afraid to participate in school debates. She believed that she wasn't as smart or talented as her classmates. One day, her teacher noticed this and decided to help. Instead of forcing her to speak in front of the class, the teacher started small. Meera was encouraged to practice speaking in front of a mirror at home. Then, she was asked to read a short paragraph aloud in front of her best friend. Slowly, she built the courage to speak in front of a small group. After weeks of practice, Meera finally stood in front of her entire class and delivered a speech confidently. Though she made a few mistakes, she realized that speaking in public was not as scary as she had imagined. This story teaches that confidence is like a muscle. It grows stronger with practice. Tips to build confidence. The authors suggest several ways to boost a child's confidence. Encourage effort, not just success. Praise the child for trying, even if they don't succeed immediately. Set small goals. Breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps helps children feel a sense of achievement. Teach positive self-talk. Encourage children to replace negative thoughts like, "I can't do this," with "I can try and improve." By applying these strategies, children can develop strong self-belief and learn to face life's challenges with courage. Chapter 3. Effective communication skills. Being able to communicate clearly is an essential part of personality development. In this chapter, the authors explain that communication is not just about talking. It's about listening, understanding, and expressing thoughts in a respectful and confident manner. Verbal and nonverbal communication. The book highlights two main types of communication. Verbal communication, the words we use to express ourselves. Nonverbal communication, facial expressions, gestures, and body language that convey emotions and attitudes. For example, smiling while greeting someone shows warmth, while crossing arms may indicate defensiveness. The authors stress that children should be mindful of both verbal and nonverbal cues. A lesson in listening. A short story in the book tells of Ariv, a boy who often interrupted conversations. He would eagerly share his thoughts, but rarely listened when others spoke. As a result, his friends sometimes felt ignored. One day, his teacher introduced a classroom activity called Listening Buddies. Each student had to pair up and listen carefully while their partner spoke. Ariv learned that good communication is not just about talking, but also about paying attention and responding thoughtfully. By practicing active listening, Ariv improved his friendships and became a better communicator. Fun communication exercises. To develop communication skills, the authors suggest storytelling games. Have children take turns adding sentences to a story to practice expressing ideas. Telephone game. Whisper a message to one person and see how it changes as it gets passed around. This helps children understand the importance of clear communication. Facial expression game. Show different facial expressions and ask children to guess the emotion being expressed. By practicing these exercises regularly, children can learn to express themselves clearly, listen attentively, and build meaningful relationships. Chapter 4. Social etiquettes and manners. Good manners and etiquette are the foundation of positive social interactions. In this chapter, the authors explain that having good manners is not just about following rules. It's about showing respect and kindness to others. They emphasize that politeness, gratitude, and thoughtful behavior can help children build strong relationships and earn the respect of others. Why are manners important? The book explains that manners help in building respect. When children treat others with kindness, they earn the trust and admiration of those around them. Creating a positive impression. People remember those who are polite and considerate. Encouraging kindness. Good manners lead to a more harmonious and friendly environment at home, school, and in the community. A story about kindness and respect. The authors share a story about Aditi, a girl who often forgot to say please and thank you. She would interrupt people when they spoke and rarely greeted her elders. One day, Aditi went to a birthday party. She grabbed a slice of cake before others had received theirs, and she didn't thank the host. Her friend, Neha, on the other hand, waited patiently and thanked the host politely. The next day, Aditi noticed how warmly Neha was treated by others, and she realized that small acts of politeness made a big difference. After this experience, Aditi made an effort to be more polite. She started using words like excuse me and sorry more often, and soon, people responded to her with the same kindness. Simple etiquette lessons for children. The authors provide practical tips for developing good manners, including greeting others, saying hello and good morning with a smile makes a positive impression. Table manners. Chewing with the mouth closed, using utensils properly, and waiting for everyone to be served before eating. Being a good listener, not interrupting when others are speaking and waiting for their turn to talk. Practicing these simple habits daily can help children become well-mannered and respectful individuals. Chapter 5. Emotional Intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EI, is the ability to understand and manage emotions. In this chapter, the authors explain that children who develop strong emotional intelligence are better at handling challenges, maintaining friendships, and staying calm in difficult situations. The 5 key aspects of emotional intelligence: self-awareness, understanding one's own emotions; self-regulation, controlling emotions and reactions; motivation, staying positive and determined; empathy, understanding others' feelings; social skills, communicating and building relationships effectively. A story about managing emotions. The book shares a story about Rahul, a boy who often lost his temper. Whenever he lost a game, he would throw a tantrum and stop talking to his friends. His anger made it difficult for others to play with him. One day, his grandfather gave him a simple task. He handed Rahul a glass of water and asked him to walk across the room without spilling it. Rahul walked slowly and carefully, making sure not to spill a drop. His grandfather then explained, "Just like this water, our emotions must be handled with care. If we rush or let them control us, we spill over and create problems." This lesson helped Rahul understand that controlling his emotions was important. The next time he felt angry, he took deep breaths and counted to 10 before reacting. Over time, he learned to stay calm and express his feelings in a healthier way. How to develop emotional intelligence. The authors suggest the following exercises to help children become more emotionally intelligent. Naming emotions. Encourage children to identify and name their feelings, e.g., happy, sad, frustrated. Breathing exercises. Teach deep breathing techniques to calm down during stressful moments. Empathy practice. Ask children how they would feel in different situations to help them understand others' emotions. By practicing these skills, children can learn to manage their emotions effectively and develop stronger relationships. Chapter 6. Coping with failures and challenges. Failure is a part of life, and learning how to deal with it is essential for personal growth. In this chapter, the authors explain that mistakes and setbacks should not discourage children, but instead teach valuable lessons. They highlight that some of the world's greatest achievers failed many times before succeeding. Why do children fear failure? Many children fear failure because they worry about disappointing others, feel embarrassed in front of friends or family, think failure means they are not good enough. The authors reassure children that failure is not the end, but a step toward improvement. A story about overcoming failure. The book shares the inspiring story of Ishan, a boy who loved playing chess but often lost matches. Each time he lost, he felt discouraged and considered quitting. One day, his father told him about Thomas Edison, who failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Edison didn't see failure as a stop sign, his father explained. He saw it as a lesson. Every mistake taught him something new. Inspired by this story, Ishan changed his perspective. Instead of getting upset when he lost, he started analyzing his mistakes and learning from them. With practice and patience, he became better at chess and eventually won a tournament. How to handle challenges positively. The authors provide strategies to help children cope with challenges and failures. Reframe mistakes. Teach children that mistakes are learning opportunities, not signs of failure. Encourage a growth mindset. Praise effort and perseverance rather than just results. Teach resilience. Remind children that setbacks are temporary and improvement comes with practice. By developing resilience, children learn that failures are stepping stones to success, helping them grow into confident and determined individuals. Chapter 7. The Power of Positive Thinking. Our thoughts shape our actions, and our actions shape our lives. In this chapter, the authors emphasize the importance of maintaining a positive mindset. Positive thinking helps children feel happier, solve problems effectively, and build stronger relationships. What is positive thinking? The book defines positive thinking as the habit of focusing on good things rather than dwelling on negatives. It doesn't mean ignoring problems, but rather approaching them with an optimistic and solution-oriented mindset. A story about positive thinking. The authors share the story of Aryan, a boy who often said, "I can't do it." Whenever he faced a challenge, whether it was solving a tough math problem or learning a new dance move, he would give up quickly. One day, Aryan's teacher gave the class a simple challenge. She asked them to hold a half-filled glass of water and describe it. Some students said, "The glass is half empty," while others said, "The glass is half full." The teacher then explained, "How we view things changes how we feel. If we always see what's missing, we will feel sad. But if we focus on what we have, we feel grateful." Arian realized that his negative thinking was stopping him from trying new things. He started replacing his negative thoughts with positive ones. Instead of saying, "I can't do it," he began saying, "I will try my best." Over time, he noticed that his confidence grew, and he started enjoying new challenges. How to develop positive thinking. The authors suggest practical steps for children to develop a positive mindset. Gratitude practice. Encourage children to list 3 good things that happened each day. Reframing thoughts. Teach children to replace negative thoughts like "this is too hard" with "I can learn this with practice." Surrounding themselves with positivity. Encourage them to spend time with optimistic friends and read uplifting stories. By practicing these habits, children develop a mindset that helps them tackle challenges with confidence and hope. Chapter 8. Time Management and Discipline. Managing time well is an important life skill. In this chapter, the authors explain that children who learn time management and discipline early in life are more productive, responsible, and successful in their studies and activities. Why is time management important? The book highlights that good time management helps children complete schoolwork and projects on time, have time for both fun and learning, reduce stress and avoid last-minute panic. A story about time management. The book shares the story of Ria, a girl who often struggled with completing her homework. She would start playing before finishing her assignments, and as a result, she would end up staying up late, feeling tired and stressed. One day, Ria's mother gave her a simple challenge: to complete all her work before playtime. At first, Ria found it difficult, but when she followed a schedule, finishing homework first and then enjoying playtime, she realized that she had more time to relax and sleep early. She also performed better in school because she wasn't rushing at the last minute. This story teaches that time management is about making smart choices and prioritizing important tasks. Practical time management tips for children. The authors provide simple strategies to help children develop discipline and time management. Use a daily schedule. Encourage children to plan their day, setting aside time for study, play, and rest. Follow the work first, play later rule. Teach them to finish important tasks before engaging in leisure activities. Limit distractions. Help children create a quiet study space to improve focus. By practicing these techniques, children learn how to use their time wisely, reducing stress and increasing productivity. Chapter 9. Developing leadership skills. Leadership is not just about being in charge. It's about inspiring others, taking responsibility, and solving problems. In this chapter, the authors explain how children can develop leadership qualities that will help them succeed in life. What makes a good leader? The book outlines key leadership traits, including confidence, believing in oneself and making decisions; responsibility, taking ownership of actions and decisions; teamwork, encouraging and helping others; problem solving, finding solutions rather than complaining about problems. A story about leadership. The authors share the story of Kabir, a boy who was shy and often avoided speaking up in group activities. When his class was asked to organize a school event, Kabir hesitated, thinking he wasn't a leader. However, his teacher encouraged him to take a small leadership role, assigning tasks to his classmates. As he took on more responsibilities, Kabir realized that leadership was not about being the loudest person in the room, but about guiding and supporting others. He helped organize the event successfully and discovered his potential as a leader. How to develop leadership qualities. The authors suggest practical activities to help children build leadership skills. Encourage decision-making. Let children make small decisions at home, like choosing family activities. Give responsibilities. Assign tasks like leading a group project or helping with chores. Teach teamwork. Encourage participation in group sports, clubs, or team projects. By developing these skills, children learn that leadership is about making a positive impact and working well with others. Conclusion: becoming the best version of yourself. As we reach the end of personality development for children, we reflect on the valuable lessons shared throughout this book. The journey of personality development is not about changing who you are, but about becoming the best version of yourself. A person who is kind, confident, responsible, and always eager to learn and grow. The authors, Mili Pahadi and Prasanna Pahadi, have beautifully taught us how small daily habits can shape a strong personality. By practicing good manners, developing emotional intelligence, maintaining a positive attitude, and building leadership skills, every child can unlock their full potential and create a bright future. The power of small steps. One of the most important lessons in this book is that big changes start with small steps. You don't have to be perfect overnight, but if you take little steps every day, whether it's saying thank you more often, controlling your anger, or staying organized, you will slowly see a positive transformation in yourself. Even the world's greatest leaders, inventors, and role models started small. They made mistakes, learned from them, and kept moving forward. You too have the power to shape your future, one step at a time. A final story, The Seed of Growth. The authors end with a simple yet powerful story about a farmer who planted 2 seeds. One seed was impatient and wanted to grow quickly, so it shot up without developing strong roots. When a storm came, it fell over easily. The other seed took its time, growing roots deep into the ground before sprouting up. When the storm arrived, this tree stood strong because of the foundation it had built. This story reminds us that personality development is a lifelong journey. If you build strong foundations, through discipline, kindness, confidence, and resilience, you will be able to face any challenge life throws your way. A call to action: keep learning, keep growing. Now that you have completed this book, the Real journey begins. The authors encourage you to practice what you've learned. Use these lessons in your daily life and see how they shape your personality. Stay curious. Never stop learning, whether from books, experiences, or the people around you. Believe in yourself. No matter where you start, you have the potential to become an incredible person. As you continue on your journey of growth, always remember, your personality is your greatest asset. It is what makes you unique and special. So nurture it, improve it, and let it shine. The best version of you is waiting to be discovered. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep becoming the person you are meant to be.